Hello there my precious little eggies. I uploaded a video about the Polaroid Now Plus and its filters, and I got 2 questions in my comments which kinda stood out to me. Here at Sweet Lou Photography, this isn't just a YouTube channel, this is a family.
You never turn your back on family.
So today's video is a bit of a quickie, but I'm here to answer those questions. The first comment comes from Hard Awful. I wonder if a star filter on an Instax camera would create black stars. Now for those of you who aren't familiar with Instax film, if you shoot into the sun or you get a reflection of your flash, those areas, those extreme highlights turn black. So the sun will look like a little black dot. And like I showed in the other video, the star filter takes bright things like the sun or direct light sources and turns them into stars. And this is a very simple one. The answer is yes. It seems the more intense the light source, the more prominent the black star becomes, and you also get this cool blue, almost halation effect going around it. It's really interesting looking. One thing I did notice though is that if the highlight isn't prominent enough in the frame, it will just give you a typical star effect. Like these cars over here, the reflections of the sun on the cars, the reflections from the sun, they're just not big enough in the frame, so we are seeing star shapes and little black dots in there, but not black stars. One other thing to keep in mind, I was shooting on the Lomography Lomo Instant Square, I think. Obviously this filter is not designed for this camera, so I just had to hold it in front of the lens. If you're not holding the filter straight up against the lens, you're definitely going to get a lot of flaring going on in there. It looks like a little bit of light got in between the filter and the lens, so some of these got really crazy looking. But to answer your question, yes. The other question was from Croto, and this one's really interesting. One of the filters from the Polaroid Now Plus, but with duochrome film. What'll happen? I happen to have a pack of duochrome yellow and blue, so I tried them out with the yellow and blue filters. I gotta say the results were not that exciting, unfortunately. When using duochrome yellow with the yellow filter, you're just gonna get more contrast. So the darker tones are gonna be a little bit darker. And the blue filter seems to do quite the opposite. It pulls back a lot of the contrast, and in my humble opinion, looks kinda like turd. I tested this out on the duochrome blue as well with very similar results, and here's a quick gallery of the photos I took. Make sure you subscribe, share this video, leave a comment. This video is now over.
Like and subscribe. Sweet Lou Photography. Domain.